Good morning. Today is day 2 of week 20, and our theme this week is Groundhog. So yesterday we learned that Mr. Groundhog squinted at the blue sky, and we are learning about adjectives, and we're learning about interesting verbs for looked, and we have abbreviations. We have a lot of fun things this week. So let's read day 2 and then we'll get to our sentence. It was pretty sunny outside of Mr. Groundhog's burrow. The people cheered and clapped. This made Mr. Groundhog nervous. It was not only noisy, it was cold out there. As Mr. Groundhog thought of his warm winter bed, he noticed the men, women, and children in their heavy winter clothes and shivered. What did he look at? Okay, so you can see in our picture, there's Mr. Groundhog, and with the men in their heavy winter clothes. So what do you think that he is going to do today? Well, let's get out our paper and write our sentence. So today is 1/26/21. And our sentence today is Mr. Groundhog gazed at their warm clothes. Okay, and we need a punctuation at the end of our sentence. All right, so today we're still talking about Mr. Groundhog. So remember, Mr. is an abbreviation. So we use the period to shorten the word. So what is our interesting verb today? Yesterday, he squinted. Today, he gazed. Let's talk about our subject. So our subject is Mr. Groundhog again. Remember, groundhog is a proper noun because we're talking about a specific groundhog. Gazed is our verb, our action word. And what is our adjective today? That's right, warm, because clothes is a noun. That's a thing, and warm tells us about the clothes. So it describes the clothes. So let's start with our coding. So first of all, you're going to underline the subject. Then with the red, then with the green, we're going to underline the complete predicate. And we're going to use our blue to trace over our capital letter at the beginning and our end mark, because every good sentence starts with a capital and ends with a punctuation. And the next thing you'll do is divide with black between the subject and the predicate. And we have, this is my purple marker because I did not have a crayon. You're going to use your purple crayon to circle our adjective, our describing word. It's a word, an adjective is a word that describes a noun. So yesterday our adjective was blue. Today it is warm. So we will come back tomorrow and find out a little bit more about Mr. Groundhog. Oh, one other thing I want to just remind you, make sure you're using your very best handwriting. Sometimes it's very hard for us to read your handwriting. So make sure that you do not make lowercase letters look like capitals. I see a lot of times S's look like a capital S, or a K looks like a capital K instead of lowercase. And make sure you anchor your words on this line. So you should bump this line just like we bump the line in our handwriting. All right, so we will come back tomorrow and learn a little more about Mr. Groundhog. I hope you have a good day.